Hello everyone, welcome to Heal Charm Shine. Today we are starting a brand new series after the success of your wedding day series and also your singles true love series, which was 3 videos and 5 videos. Today we are doing something more exciting, more bold actually, where we are doing a seven video series, not 3, not 5, 7 video series. It is all about your marriage, your marriage. So this is your marriage series, your marriage life. So we are going to dive deep into your marriage life and try to find out whatever messages comes up from the spirit. So what we are starting with today is how will your future spouse pursue you. How are they going to pursue you? That is going to be the start of this beautiful series. Tomorrow we are going to do who will you marry. So we are going to go in more details about your future spouse. What are they like? Everything, whatever information we can find, we are going to find that, and we are going to see who exactly you're going to marry. So we have these 3 suggestions over here. The pile number 1, which is represented by green Tara over here, the supreme protection. We have pile number 2, which has charity, and pile number 3, which has Isis, the magic manifestation. So you can pick anything as per the number, as per the card, as per the color. You know the drill. So pick the pile and we will start with how your future spouse is going to pursue you. So see you in your pile. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, pile number 1. Today we are starting a brand new series. The series is your marriage life series. So it is a 7 video series. Yeah, we are being very ambitious about this because we loved our 3 video marriage day series, wedding day series. Then it was 5 video true love series, singles. It was for singles true love series, and now we are starting your marriage series. So how your marriage life is going to be like. Today the first video is how will your future spouse pursue you, or how will you pursue your future spouse in any ways. How is this future spouse going to pursue you, or you're going to pursue them? So let's dive into that. Let's see what is happening. You can take as this resonate, and tomorrow we are going to dive deeply into your future spouse, try to find out everything about them. So we are going to use all our tools and find the most details about them in tomorrow's video, which will be who will you marry. So right now we are going to channel and see how will your future spouse pursue you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you are enjoying these series. This is the first video, but I really hope you enjoy it as much as you enjoyed the last series as well. So let's start with how will your future spouse pursue you. Today I'm starting with tarot. Let's see what information comes up from tarot about your future spouse. How will they pursue you? How is pile number 1's future spouse going to pursue them? How is pile number 1's future spouse going to pursue them? Oh wow, a very cool person. So your spouse is going to be a rather cool person. The Chariot, the Cancer over here, who has control, who has willpower. When I saw this card today, I am not saying every time. Today when I saw this card, I felt that this person has a very cool car. They have a cool car and they're going to try to show off, or they're going to try to get your attention by maybe offering you a lift, or maybe taking you somewhere out in that car, and they are trying to show that how cool they are. They might be someone who's really into cars and automobiles and all that, and really understands them very well. So that is this person, how they are. They have very good control on their life. They have a very strong willpower. So if they have their eyes set on you, they are going to pursue you hard till you marry them. So that is how this person is. This person is successful in their career. They're action oriented. They love traveling. They always want to be on the road. They always want to travel, and they are very determined when it comes to any goal, anything they want to achieve. That is how this person is, and they are going to try to show their skills in when it comes to motors, or when it comes to engineering, or when it comes to something hands on, making their hands dirty and showing what talents they have, what additional information they have. So that is this person, like a complete extrovert is a Cancer might be their sign, because we have another water sign card over here, the Ace of Cups. Now Ace of Cups is again Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Ace of Cups over here is talking about a new love. So this is going to be a new relationship, a new love. This is also about creativity and compassion. So this person might have some creative talent as well. They have some mechanical talent, which I felt, like they can work on their own car, or they can do some work which they find that, if it is a man, they find that it is a very manly thing to do. Change your tire on the on the road, or taking care of your car, or doing something, or making your car feel run smoothly, or improving on it, or knowing everything, every minor thing about it. So they might have that talent, or they might have that knowledge, or they love studying that, they love watching videos on that, or having magazines which has information about that, or they might even have a mechanical degree, like an engineer or something that kind of degree. So, or they might actually be working into the car industry, the automobile industry, or something which they feel is very manly, very sporty. So that is how they feel it is very cool, they were always interested in it. So they might have that, and they might also have some creative talent, like they might be good when it comes to playing some music, or playing some musical instrument, or singing, or dancing, or maybe sketching, drawing, because they might be into designing cars also, because the cars came very prominently in this card to me. Like maybe they might be into designing their cars. When I saw this card, I saw, if you guys know Supernatural, I saw Dean from Supernatural. So the cool dude with a cool car, that is what I felt. This is for those who are interested in men. For those who are interested in girls, I'm really sorry, I don't know a girl, who the character of a girl to give an example. But even if you're interested in a woman, then that woman has some very cool attitude, a very cool attitude, or very cool skills. She does stand out like an alpha. She is not a damsel in distress for sure. She is someone who knows her power, who can uh, who will not need anybody else's help when she is outdoors. She's also a very extrovert. She might be a solo traveler kind of girl. So that is what I'm sensing. If you're interested in a woman, if you're interested in a man, then check out Dean from Supernatural. That is what I wanted to say. He's a very cool dude with a very cool car. So now Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups is a new relationship. So this is a new relationship, a complete new relationship. You have not dated this person, you don't know this person, might be into your friend zone or your colleague, but not dated them romantically. That is what is coming up. And this person does have some creative talent. They might have some talent which makes them extra cool. That is what I felt. And the High Priestess, so this might be the feminine in the relationship. If you are looking for a man, maybe this is you, who's like more into spirituality, more into studying religion, studying spirituality, practicing law of attraction. So this is something which I feel that you are more the person who's watching this. Even if you're a man, you are a very spiritual person. If you're create your divine feminine energies are strong over here. Even if it is a man watching, they do believe in the energy, they do believe in power of attraction, law of attraction, they do believe in universe, power of universe, and creative force, and shakti, and how to use your divine feminine energy to create anything or to manifest anything. So this is the person who's watching this video, who is very much into spirituality. Now let's go more deep into this. I was going to take only 4 cards, but one more card came for you. So let's see. This is going to be a long term relationship for sure. So your person is going to, when they meet you, or when they approach you, or when they are pursuing you, they're going to try to be very cool, they're going to try to show off, but soon they will realize that this person is not about outer things, is not a shallow person, will not fall for their whatever they're trying to show off. Like they're trying to show off their car, or they're trying to show off their skills, or they're trying to show off their musical talent. They will soon realize that this is a deep person, this is more into spirituality, this is more into study, this is more into nature, this is less about outer looks and more about your inner wisdom. So they will realize that very fast, and they will change their attitude completely towards you, because they do want you seriously. So they are not going to be that I'm a cool dude, I'm a player kind of thing. They will instantly stop that. They will realize that no, this is a serious girl, this is someone who knows, I cannot play her, I'm talking her. But even if you're a man, this girl will instantly understand that this is a serious dude. I should be someone who they will I should not try to show off, or I should not try to pretend to be someone else, but to be honest with them will be the best policy. They will instantly realize, and they're going to think about long term in this relationship. They're not going to think about, okay, casual hookup or something for a while, and just trying to have you. They are going to be more thinking more about the long term over here. So that is what I feel like. The Seven of Pentacles is for about sustainable results. So they are going to think that, how can I invest in this relationship? How can I make this relationship work? How can I get their attention in a proper way? I know my old techniques, my whatever I was trying to achieve earlier will not work, because this is a high priestess. This is someone who is not about outer, not a shallow person, will not fall for my charms, but will go for my nature. So that is what they're going to work on. They're going to try to see how they can invest in this for a long term. So that is what they're going to feel like. They met their match. They're going to feel like, yes, this is someone they cannot just pursue, like just charm their way in. So they are feeling that you're not going to fall for their charms. You're going to see right through them. You're going to understand that, yes, I am someone who knows what you're doing. I am someone who can see. I'm not going to fall a prey for your charms. I am very much in my power. I'm the high priestess. Who do you think you're talking with? I'm very well protected. The universe is on my side. I know what I want. So they're going to understand that, and they're going to calm down instantly and start being honest. Instead of the show off cool dude attitude, they're going to be like, okay, so what are you interested in? What do you want to achieve in your life? This is how I am. Yes, I was trying to show off. Yes, I'm sorry about that. So that instantly the attitude will change, because now they are honestly interested. They're honestly interested, and they do realize that no games are going to work here. So that is what is going to happen, and this is a wish come true. So you're manifesting this person, and this person also wished. Even if they don't believe in law of attraction, even if they don't believe that about universe or spirituality, maybe this is something very new for them when they meet you, but they always wanted someone like you. Someone who will not fall prey for their charms, someone who they cannot wrap around their finger, someone who will be challenging for them, someone who will be smart enough for them, someone who will make them calm down. That is what they always wanted, someone like you. So that they are going to instantly realize that, yes, this is also someone I want. This is also someone I always dreamed about or always wanted to have. And for you also, this person is going to be a dream come true. Even initially, if you find them annoying, later on when they open up, later on when they try to show their honest side, and when they try to surrender whatever their games was, they try to tell you that no, they are in for a long term. They are not some kind of player. When they make that clear to you, you will also understand that this is your dream come true, or this is someone you always wanted to have. Now let me go more into details about this relationship, what is going to happen, and what messages are there from the spirit, from the divine from the spirit guides about this persuasion, that how are they going to pursue you. Green pile number 1, green Tara pile. How are they going to pursue how is the future spouse going to pursue them? What do my pile number 1 needs to know? How are they going to be pursued? How are they going to be approached? What is going to happen? What is going to happen? What is going to happen with pile number 1 before their marriage? Worthiness. Yes, didn't I say this person will instantly understand that this high priestess, whoever is watching this, is not someone they can play around with. This is a worthy person. This is someone who is very much in their power. They understand that they cannot fall prey for some player, or cannot fall prey for someone charming, like a charming prince coming, or charming knight in shining armor coming and try to show off in front of them. This is not a damsel in distress. This is the high priestess we are talking about. This is the divine feminine we are talking about. This is who is someone who knows, who has realized that they are worthy of the best, who has realized that they are worthy of someone who is not a player, but someone who wants to be there for long term. So that is instantly they are going to realize that. They are going to understand that this is someone amazing, this is someone unique, and they want a long term relationship with them. they are going to immediately understand how worthy you are. So that is what they are going to instantly get that connection, get that realization. That is what I felt. Now let's see more guidance for you. Pile number 1, what my pile number 1 needs to know, what my pile number 1 needs to know, my pile number 1 needs to know, what my pile number 1 needs to know. Maybe this person is really attractive and they have always got a lot of attention from the opposite sex. They have always got a lot of attention. What if everybody has just gone crazy if this person approaches them or makes like is ready to, yes, whatever you say, wow, you're so cool, wow, you're so handsome, wow, you're so beautiful, yes, I will listen to you. So they have always got that response, and when they meet this suddenly a very well in her power or well in his power, high priestess or high priest, they realize that no, their charms are not going to work here, and they become obsessed. They become like, oh my god, this is something different, this is a higher level, this is someone different, my whatever I was trying to do will not work here, I have to take this seriously. So they are going to instead of guessing or instead of doing something else, they are going to start being honest, and they're going to ask you, okay, let me know what I need to do to take you out on a date, or let me know what I need to do to impress you. What I know, whatever I was trying to do will not work, but let me know what you like, I can be that. So they are going to be like that. This person is a charmer for sure, a beautiful charmer. That is what I see. Like the other sex will lose their mind when this person tries to approach them. That kind of charmer. Heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. So this is for someone who does feel that they don't deserve love. This is for them. Whoever feels that they don't deserve love, whoever feels that they are not good enough, their root chakra needs a lot of balancing. Their root chakra needs some alignment. So you can do a lot of root chakra guided meditations which are easily available. Start doing that right away, and do whatever meditation you can find for root chakra. It will help you feel better. It will help you understand that you are loved, and let yourself be loved, and you can let yourself be loved. You don't have to doubt that this is not going to come in your life. That doubt should never be in your mind at all. Look at this card and this card, exactly same. Worthiness, mirror guardian, two different decks. So yes, why you doubt yourself, why you think that you're not good enough? See that you're the universe over here. See that you are a divine person over here. You are someone magnificent. The divine does wants to help you. Why do you don't value yourself? Whatever you need to improve, you can improve on. Whatever will make you happy, you can work on that. Start working on yourself instead of doubting yourself. Start with the root chakra alignment. Start with that, and everything will come when the root chakra is aligned, everything will fall in place. That is what I heard. Take time to reflect. Take time to understand why you're feeling all these doubts. What is in your mind? Start writing, start journaling. You will get answers about it. You are worthy. That is what I want to say. You are worthy. You do deserve the best, and you will get the best kind of person. Let me see what more messages for my pile number 1. What more my pile number 1 needs to know. What my pile number 1 needs to know. What my pile number 1 needs to know. Okay, this one also fine. Awakening presence, El Moria. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. You do have supreme protection card. You are protected. Codes are being cut. Moved beyond limitations. This is your limitation in your mind that you are not good enough. You have to learn to move beyond that and wear a cloak of protection and love. So love is coming very strongly in your pile. Yes, you are going to have a true love. You are going to have a magnificent person, but you have to wear a cloak of protection. So try to protect yourself from your own negativity first, and even from anybody else if they are negative and if they are not letting you be your true self. You need to cut the cords with them as well. Your past, you need to release it. Awakening presence, and awaken to your own ability, to your own power. Experience grace. Share your gifts with grace. waves of inspiration and love are coming towards you. See, love, 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 4 times this message is being repeated, that love is coming towards you. It might come from a distance because we have a chariot over here, so it might be coming from a distance, from a different city, different country, different state, somewhere from a distance, because we have the chariot, which is also about travel. Share your gifts. So whatever your gifts are, whatever gifts you can share with the world, start thinking about it, because that is going to make you feel worthy, that is going to make you feel happy, that will also help your heart feel better. Because when you indulge in your gifts, when you indulge in your creativity, then what happens is your heart starts healing, because your inner child gets to play. Your creativity is something which your inner child loves. Your inner child will always enjoy that aspect of your life. So if you are interested in dance, music, writing, sketching, drawing, whatever you're cooking, baking, whatever makes you feel happy, wherever you can show and shine your creativity, start working on that, because that is going to help you feel better about yourself, help you feel positive, help you feel worthy, and will also bring you more inspirations, maybe inspirations to make money, inspirations, find new ideas to make money out of that, make profit from your passion, and that will also bring in opportunity to get this love in your life. So share your gift with grace, experience grace. So a lot of graceful periods, so you're going to feel graceful, beautiful, very attractive when this person walks in your life, because they're going to make you feel that way. All your doubts will be removed that you are not good enough, but you cannot wait for this person to come in to feel worthy. You have to start feeling worthy first, then this person will come in. It is never like that the angels are going to step in, bring this person to you, and then your life will start improving. No, you will have to start working on your life yourself. It is your task, your role. Nobody can work on your life for you. Not your parents, not your siblings, not your lover, not your future spouse, not your angels, not your guards, nobody. They can just guide you. Your spirit guides, these kind of videos, they can just guide you. The work you will have to put in, the meditation you will have to do, the journaling you will have to do, working on your own craft, on your own skill, studying, improving your life, getting a better job, getting a better degree, trying to make more money, trying to make yourself fitter. All this you'll have to do. When you improve these aspects of your life, this love will come running towards you, because everything improves together. It's a, as I always say, it is three, it's a triangle. Your health, your wealth, your relationship, it's a triangle, the most stable form in the universe. It grows together. So you cannot ignore your health, you cannot ignore your wealth, you cannot ignore your own life, waiting for some knight in shining armor to come and help you, to rescue you. No, that does not work. That used to never work earlier also. Even when people had a lot of restrictions, even when women were not allowed to do many things, women find ways to do it. And that is why today women can get education, can have their own bank balance, can work. They fought for it. Our ancestors fought for these rights, and today the young girls, they have all kind of freedom to achieve anything they want. So I'm speaking to them who think that the angels are going to bring their life into alignment and then everything will happen. Angels will not do it. They will keep looking at you. They will keep waiting for you to bring it into alignment. They want you to work on it. They can teach you lessons, but the exam you'll have to give. They can guide you towards the race, but you will have to run in the race. So all the work you have to do before this person comes in. When you'll feel worthy, when you'll feel strong, when you'll feel like the high priestess over here, powerful enough, then this person will walk in your life. That was the message, and they are going to pursue you hard. They are really going to put in a lot of efforts in this, because they will realize that yes, you are someone they want in their life. So this was your message, pile number 1. Do check out tomorrow's video, which will be who will you marry, and we are going to use everything in it, charms, stickers, and all kind of handwritten notes. Everything we have, we are going to use to find the most details about your person, their looks, whatever they do, everything. So tomorrow will be who will you marry, which will be the second video of the series. Today was the first video. how will your future spouse pursue you. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in my next one. Welcome, pal number 2. So today we are starting a brand new series. This is your marriage life series. So this is a 7 video series. Yes, we are being very ambitious after the success of our wedding day 3 video series. Then what was it, singles true love 5 days series, and now it is a 7 video series about your marriage life. So what we are doing today is our first video, which is how will your future spouse pursue you, and tomorrow we are going to go more into depth of your future spouse. We are going to see who you will marry. So we are going to try to find out everything about them. We are going to use charms, stickers, everything tomorrow, and we are going to see who your future spouse is going to be like, who will you marry, whatever information we can find about them. Today we are going to see how will they pursue you, or how will you pursue them. So let's check that out. Pile number 2, how will their future spouse pursue them? How will pile number 2's future spouse pursue them? How will pile number 2's future spouse pursue them? How will pile number 2's future spouse pursue them? Wow, a brand new relationship. So this is a brand new relationship. This is not someone you know. This person is going to be loyal. This person is going to be very much like a child, because both these cards are the young energy over here. So they are going to feel like this is a very free spirited and innocence. They have some very sweet innocent nature in them. This is a complete new relationship. Maybe you don't even know them as friends. Maybe you have met them online, but you don't actually know them. This is something which is a very new beginning, something which is brand new, and this is a beautiful beginning which is coming, where you're going to feel very young, where you're going to feel very happy. This is a loyal person for sure. This is about unconditional love, and this is also about protection. So this person is going to be very protective over you. So this is how this person is, and when they see you, they are going to be very much like a teenager, very happy, very giddy, very much like will even be ready to make a fool of themselves, to make you laugh, to make you happy. So they are going to try to do everything to impress you. So that is what this person is. Not shy to make fool of themselves, might have a very good sense of humor, might be into even stand-up comedy or something humor based, might be a humor author or writer, someone, or if they are in entertainment industry, they might be into comedy humor kind of shows or series, might be onto YouTube, or in YouTube or podcast or something where they are working with humor. They do have a very great sense of humor, and they would not mind making fool of themselves to make you laugh. That is this kind of energy. A very, very, very sweet person with a lot of innocence in their mind. Now this is a page of sword, which is also with the young energy. Maybe this person is younger than you. It's not going to be for everyone, but maybe for some of you, this person is younger than you. This is about new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communication. So they have a very sharp mind, and they have very good communication skills. They have a sarcastic communication way. They make everybody laugh with their sarcastic tone. They have a very sharp mind, but like Chandler in Friends, very sarcastic, very sharp, will make others laugh, but very sweet from within, and very innocent also. So very much Chandler, which I can feel from Friends, that kind of person. And they are really loyal. When they choose someone to be their partner, they'll be very loyal. Sorry for that. That is not how you should shuffle. That is a way you should not shuffle. That demonstration was for that. So what we are seeing over here is a very strong minded person as well. So they might have Leo in their sun, moon, or rising also, or maybe you have. So this person has a very courageous mind. So they will go for anything. Like, they do believe that whatever they want to do will be for the best. So they have some kind of strong belief on maybe God, maybe religion, maybe religious belief, or maybe they have strong belief on karma, or on spirituality, or on universe. So they do believe that whatever they try for, whatever they are applying for, whatever they're going for will work out. They always go with a very positive and optimistic mind, and that is how they are going to approach you, with a very positive and optimistic mind. And even if it doesn't work out, they will make jokes about it and move away. They are not a person who will hold on grudges, or who is a bitter person. This is a person who's very much in their power. They are very strong mentally, Emotionally they are strong. They are not someone who will hold on to a rejection and become bitter about it. No, they are a very good person in that case. So this is a person who's very courageous. They will go for any kind of challenges. They will not shy away from any competition, any challenge. They don't have any kind of stage fright. If they are into comedy, if they are a stand-up comedian, if that is something they enjoy doing, or if they are a singer performer, they don't have a stage fright, or they don't feel shy about even if they are an actor. Maybe this person is an actor or a comedian or someone like that, or musician or a performer. They don't get scared about anything. Anybody, anyone can come in front of them, give them any challenge. They will perform it very well. They will take up that challenge, take up that task very well. They do like new things. They do like something new, something creative. They might not have a traditional 9 to 5 job. They might have a very creative based job, a job where they can do different things every day, where they can enjoy their creative side, where they can enjoy their humor, sense of humor side. So that is what they are. And they are very influence. They influence people also. So when they talk to people, even if they talk in a sarcastic tone, in a funny tone, they do make their point clear. They do influence other people's opinion. So that is how this person is. Let me see. So they are going to make you laugh, and that is how they are going to enter your heart, by making you laugh, by making you feel that yes, you are someone who they can be very good friends with. And this person is that kind of person who will make you laugh till your cheeks hurt, till you say that, oh my god, stop, no more. That is this kind of person. Your life will be filled with happiness and laughter with this person. Good sense of humor is a big blessing, and they do have that. This is not a gloomy person. This is not an arrogant person. This is a very sweet person. Let me see what else. They do have somebody who is jealous of their success. Maybe they are really successful in their life, or maybe this is you who has somebody who's jealous of your success. This is about betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically. So maybe they were not like this earlier. Maybe they were very trusting. They were not so sarcastic. Maybe somebody did some kind of deception. Somebody tried to fool them. Somebody tried to cheat them. Somebody tried to take their whatever the creative talent is. Somebody tried to take credit for it. So if they are a performer, somebody stole their idea. If they are like a stand-up comedian, somebody stole their joke, or somebody was not good with them in their past relationship. So someone did something with them which made them which turned them into this sarcastic. They use the sarcasm as a defense tool. So they don't let people get very close to them. They show a very different side. They don't show their real self to everyone. They only show that real self to people who are very close to them. So this might be a defense tool which they use because somebody did betray them, or this is you who does not trust anybody easily, and they will break that wall by being a very sweet and funny person, by making you laugh. Let's see what else we can find about this person. What is happening with pile number 2? How are they going to be pursued? Who is this new person who's coming in their life? What is happening with pile number 2? Yes, this did flip, but I didn't pick it that time, so it came again. So sometimes the spirit is, no, take that card. So this Ace of Swords is breakthrough, new ideas, mental clarity, success. So maybe after this deception, after this whatever cheating happened, whenever somebody tried to steal their idea or cheat them or hurt them, they did get a lot of mental clarity. They did understand that what kind of person they want, who they want to involve in their life, who they want in their life. Now they keep their life very much to themselves. They are not those who show off everything about their life on social media. No, they are not like that. They like to keep everything to themselves, and they will only be totally free with those they can trust. Oh, this card came in the pile number 1 also, and even this card. So maybe you should check pile number 1 also. It was a different person, not this person, but maybe that will suit you better. I don't know. So this person is does come out like a lot of sense of humor and a lot of fun and happiness, but internally they are really serious and they are very committed towards their success. So whatever their success is, maybe becoming the best actor, maybe becoming working in some company, whatever they want to achieve, they are very determined towards it. They have a strong willpower, they want to achieve that. And whatever they set their mind to, if they think that you are their person, if they think that they want to pursue you, they want to approach you, they're going to set their heart to it, they're going to set their mind to it, because this is the Cancer energy, which is also about control, willpower, success, action oriented, determination. And this also shows me travel over here. So maybe you're going to travel to this person, or this person is going to travel to you. It doesn't have to be a long term travel. Maybe it is only different city, because this also represents the car. But for some it can also be different country also. It will be different for everybody watching over here. It's not going to be the same. And this is a new love which is coming in your relationship. This is also about the new love, and this is also about the new love. This is not your old person at all. This is not somebody who you dated first. This is a brand new energy, a fresh energy, and the universe wants you to have this person. And even if you feel that this is someone who's not serious about their career, no, that is their mask. That is how they show the world. Internally they are really determined, they are very focused on their career, on their life, on their success, on their health, on everything. People might not take them seriously, because people may think that this person only jokes around, but no, that person is actually using those jokes, those communication skills, those talent, those creativity, those connection to move forward in their life, to move ahead in their life. If you know Trevor Noah, you should check. Trevor Noah is a very famous comedian who hosts the Tonight Show now. So I'm getting that kind of feel. The person who's like Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah has an amazing sense of humor. He's very talented, can speak multiple languages, but he's very focused on his career, and he's grown leaps and bounds in recent years by being determined, by using that communication skills, by using that humor in their life. So that is this how this person is. They will use this talent, the sarcasm, the talent, the humor, the communication skills to grow in their career and to pursue you as well. So that is how this person is, and that their way to pursue is all going to be how much they talk, and the way I'm talking over here also, I feel that this is a very chatty person. So they are always speaking, always telling, always talking. So they are going to be very chatty, and they're going to make you laugh till your stomach hurts. It is a complete person who has a very uplifting attitude, a very wonderful attitude, but they're very serious about their life as well, and they're moving towards their life in a very confident way. Even if something goes wrong in their life, they take it as a challenge. They say that, okay, fine, it didn't work, no problem, I have plan B, I have plan Z. Why? There is not only one alphabet in the alphabet, there are like 26. I can try as many plans as I want. Even after that, I'll start A1, A2, A3. So that is how this person is. They will not give up if they set their mind onto something. They are very determined, they are action oriented, they are moving with full confidence towards what they want to achieve. And they want a similar person in their life who's also action oriented, who's determined. They do believe in somebody. Like you chose the card prayer, and this also says that trusting the universe, trusting the spirit. So they do believe in somebody, something like religion, law of attraction, universe, angels, ancestors, something they do have a strong belief in. And that is what is their source of energy, source of power, source of motivation to move ahead. And that does help them. That energy, whatever they believe in, it does blesses them, it does help them, and that it does help them achieve their success. But they don't only pray to it, they work on it. You're getting the difference. They're not just praying that please God make me successful, please God make give me a chance. No, they are working towards it. And even if they don't get successful, they don't get angry with whoever they pray to. Why didn't you let it become successful? I worked so hard on it. They say, okay, fine, I learned a lot in it, let's try something else now. Now what next? That is how they do see. So they might even be an author. Author get rejected a lot of time. Even the best authors in the world, they also got rejected multiple times. Even if their books made millions, billions, even their books are famous for decades, they also got rejected initially. So this person might be an author who takes every rejection with stride, who says that okay, fine, I'll try for the another publisher, or I'll try for another agency. So that is how they might be an actor, they might be a creative person, a singer, an author, but every rejection they take with stride. They say that fine, what next, who can I approach next. They don't cry to their god, they just pray to their god, that God give me strength to keep going on, and that God does bless them because of this positive attitude. This is how this person is. So I do feel that this person is going to be a wonderful person, wonderful future spouse. It's going to be a wonderful person to have even as a friend. So let's see what else we can find out about this. They're going to pursue you through their communication skills, through their sense of humor, through their sarcasm, through making you laugh. That is how they're going to make you fall in love with them, by uh, talking, constantly talking, till you give up, till you say fine, okay, I'll date you, fine, okay, I'll marry you, will you please keep quiet for a while. That also you might say to them, because this person is a chatterbox. They're going to keep going, but they do have amazing skills also. It's not only stupid talk, it is something amazing, something wonderful, something which makes people laugh, which makes people think. Let's see. Pile number 2, future spouse, how will they pursue them? Pile number 2, what do they need to know about the future spouse pursuing them? What do my pile number 2 needs to know about the future spouse pursuing them? What do my pile number 2 needs to know about their future spouse pursuing them? What do they need to know? Love. Yes, this is something you are manifesting. This person has a big heart. Yes, they are very sweet. They do believe in God. They don't hold on to any grudges. Even if things don't work out as they want, they don't cry over it. They dust off and they move ahead. A very big, a huge heart, and you're manifesting this person. You're pulling this person. You're praying to the universe to bring this person in. If you're not doing it, start doing it right away. Start writing, start scripting, start journaling, start writing your love story with this person. They might have Leo, Cancer, or Cancer in their sun, moon, or rising, or even Scorpio or Pisces. So this person is someone who you are manifesting. That is what I felt. They are really amazing, really sweet. Now let me see if I can get more guidance for you from a trusted oracle. More guidance for pile number 2. Pile number 2, what they need to know about this person pursuing them. Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. As I said, that even if when this person faces rejection, even when their plans don't work out, they take it with stride and they focus on the next. What next? Okay, one publisher didn't accept my manuscript, so who can I request next? Who I can approach next? So that is how this person goes to. And maybe right now you feel like a broken arrow, so embrace the energy of peace. So you have to embrace your energy of peace. You have to become someone who is completely in control of their life. So if right now your life feels scattered, so sit down quietly, meditate, understand, write down, or start journaling, start writing what needs to work, what you can work on right now, what is in your control. Everything will not be in your control. Everything is impossible to control. What right now, what is your first corner piece of your puzzle? As I said, life is a big puzzle and you have to solve it one by one. So find your first corner piece. That is how we solve puzzles, right? We find the easiest thing, the first corner piece, and then we start finding the other pieces and putting down the other pieces. So find that first thing you can work on, first thing which is in your hand, which is something which you can do right now. Find that, start with that, and list by list, with a positive attitude, start putting all pieces in place. Then suddenly your life will not feel like a broken arrow. You will be like a a nice arrow who is ready to hit its mark, who's ready to achieve its goal. So embrace the energy of peace. For peace, you need to meditate. For peace, you need to calm down. For peace, you need to listen to some guided meditations or some soothing music and journal. First, embrace peace. Then try to focus on one thing at a time. Everything cannot fall in place instantly. One step at a time. And slowly, steadily, before you even know it, you will find many things are better than it was in the past. Start with one push-up, start with one exercise, start with 5 minutes walking, start with writing one page, start with one healthy habit, start with sleeping on time. Start with one small thing you can do right now, and slowly, steadily keep adding on it till you don't feel broken anymore. Nobody else can do it. Your Lord, your universe, whoever, your God, your angels, nobody else will fix you. Only you can fix yourself. Mountain, stand your ground. So you are supposed to be like a mountain, but you're feeling like a broken arrow right now. Stand your ground. So wherever you are, from there you can achieve your dreams. You have all the power. You have everything you can do. You're ignoring it. You're not focusing on it because your mind is scattered like the broken arrow over here. To get your mind in alignment, you need to meditate, you need to journal, you need to start focusing on what exactly you want to achieve. Then start making to-do lists also with your journaling, that what you need to do. Start with one healthy habit, slowly, steadily keep adding on it till you don't feel broken anymore. And then after that, you will start feeling as strong as this mountain as well. Because your person does feel like the mountain, does look like a mountain, determined, willpower, strong willpower, have control over their life, action oriented. But you feel like the broken arrow. So there is some disconnect over here which needs to be resolved, and only you can resolve that. Nobody else can do that for you. So start with one healthy habit, keep adding on it, and you will not feel broken anymore. Let's see what else we can do. Guidance for my pile number 2. Guidance for my pile number 2. Divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Happiness is your purpose. Your future will be filled with laughter, love. You are getting someone amazing who will make you very happy. That is your purpose. You will achieve that person. You're getting a lot of guidance right now. You're seeing a lot of signs. You're getting a lot of synchronicities, a lot of images, a lot of dreams. You're getting those guidance from the divine. The divine is directing its angels, its guides to help you, to guide you. But you'll have to walk on your own path. You have the map with you. You know how to do it. You know what you need to start on. You might not know the entire journey, but you know where you need to start. You know the first step. So start from there. Know that you are being guided. You are being guided. The divine director is helping you out. You are being guided. You know what you need to do. You know your first step. You might not know the entire staircase. You might not know the entire journey, but you do know where you can start. You know your first step. Start with that. Start with that. Slowly, steadily, everything will be revealed. Everything will be when the universe is not going to show you the entire plan. No. The universe will see if you are ready to take the first step. And once you start taking steps, when the universe says, okay, this person is ready to move, so they will start helping you move. Only one. Earth connection. Wow, mountain, strong earth, Gaia, strong earth. Be mindful of the planet, come back to earth, stay grounded. So you can also do some grounding exercises, grounding meditations. For grounding meditations, what you should do is, while meditating, imagine that there is a cord which is going from the base of your spine, from your root chakra, and it is going down, 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 right to the center of the earth, to the core of the earth. So this deep big cord is going from right from your base of your spine to the center of the earth, and you're sending whatever negative feelings, thoughts, fear, the feeling of brokenness, the feeling of scattered, the feeling of not able to concentrate, not able to focus, the procrastination, whatever you need to release, start sending it through that cord down to the core of the earth. The earth mother, the Gaia over here, will absorb all that. The lava in the center, lava in the core will burn all that, and you will be able to release it. That is a grounded meditation. This can be done while you're meditating. So be mindful of the planet. So maybe you are someone who's very much interested in preserving planet, preserving the animals, helping environment. So keep working on that. Maybe your person is also interested in that as well. Your person does have a big heart, so I am not surprised to see that they might be someone who loves animals or who wants to help the environment. That might be also on their plan, that when they are capable to help, they will definitely help the environment and animals. That might be the plan as well. So this was your message, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow we are going to see who you are going to marry. We are going to deep dive into it, go in details about them. We are going to see everything tomorrow, whatever we can find about this person. You can choose another pile. You don't have to choose the same pile every month, every video. You can choose any pile you want, whatever calls out to you, and you can choose multiple piles also. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome pile number 3 to our brand new Your Married Life series. So in this series we are going to do 7 videos. Today we are doing the first video, which is how will your future spouse pursue you. Tomorrow we are going to do who will you marry, a detailed video. So everything, all details we can find about your future spouse. Tomorrow we are going to check that. Today we are seeing how will your future spouse pursue you. We are going to start with tarot today to see how will they pursue you. How will pile number 3's future spouse pursue them? How will pile number 3's future spouse pursue them? How is pile number 3 future spouse going to pursue them? Okay. Oh wow, beautiful. Yes, we got the romantic over here, the charmer of the deck, the most romantic card, or the most romantic person in the deck. So this person is creative, this person is romantic, this person is charming, this person is definitely attractive, because this is a very attractive night. This person is beautiful, attractive, have a gorgeous face, walks in style, wears beautiful clothes, wear wonderful clothes, is very stylish, has a lot of confidence, very creative also, might have excellent communication skills, someone you're manifesting. This is someone you are definitely going to marry, and this is going to be a religious ceremony. This person might be religious, this person might be spiritual. They might follow traditions, like they might be very strict about following their traditions, or not very strict, but they might come from a family which is very strict about following their traditions. This is about institutions also. They do believe in marriages forever. This is a very sweet person, a charming person, a charmer actually. And see, all positive cards. Wow. So this person might be very charitable in nature. So as they are very sweet and charming, they might even be someone who supports others, who helps others. They have a nice balance of maybe creativity and logic, or creativity and finances. So they have a nice balance in their life. Their life and work is very well balanced. They don't suffer in that scenario. So this person is someone who is very generous with their time, with their wealth, with their skills, with their talent. They do believe that whatever you give comes back to you in multiple folds. They do believe that, and it always works for them. So this is going to be a big celebration, a big party, where they are going to meet you, where they are going to approach you. So maybe it doesn't even have to be a big party. Even if it is a small party, a small get together, that is where they will set their eyes on you first, and they might get you a drink or something in that party. and they might approach you in that way. They will instantly see that yes, this is someone special. They will be impressed with how well you are, like how independent you are, how in your power you are, how well settled you are. Maybe you have a very good career, maybe you have a very good job, or you're moving towards that. This is about abundance, luxury, self sufficiency, financially independence. So they will see that yes, you are in your power. You are someone who has their life in control, their life in balance. You're compassionate. This is the minor arcana empress over here. So they will see this beauty, this femininity, this sweet nature, this abundance, this success in career. They will see all this and they'll see that wow, this is an interesting person. I want to approach this person. And they might approach you with a glass of wine or a glass of drink, whatever is being served in the party. Or maybe this is their party. Maybe you are invited to them, to their house. This is their party, you are the guest over there, and they will approach you with something in their hand, like something to eat or drink, and they will like to know more about you. The intention is to know more about you because they find you fascinating, they find you interesting. They do see that you are doing very well in your career, in your life. You're goal oriented, you are focusing very much on your own money, on your own prosperity. You're being abundant. You are using law of attraction to even have a beautiful career, have a beautiful life, to do well in your creativity. And they are very impressed with that and they want to know more about you. So they will come towards you in that way. They will talk to you. They might even share what they do, what the kind of charity they work with. They might invite you to that. They might invite you to other events also. They might instantly ask you out because this is a confident and a smooth talker, a confident person and smooth talker. So they are instantly going to ask you out when they see you for the first time. So they are going to instantly start making plans, start asking you out, and they will, maybe in your first few meetings only, they will make up their mind that they are going to marry you, or they want to marry you. Maybe this is someone you are manifesting. Maybe you have your dream board or vision board made. Maybe you see them in your dreams. This is someone you have as a goal, or you want to achieve, or this is someone you're manifesting. And maybe you're also doing that for your career also, because I do see that this person who's approaching, now this can be a man or a woman who's approaching the other person who's watching this video. Have your career in control, you have your life in control. If you don't have it yet, you're getting there, you're going there, you're manifesting your perfect life. You're bringing everything in alignment. Now the only thing which is lacking is your life partner over here, and you have everything else. You have your health, you have your wealth, you have a nice career, you have your creativity, you have everything. You have pets, maybe. Everything is perfect, in perfect alignment. The only missing thing is your life partner. And when they see you, they instantly realize that wow, this is someone they want to be with, and they will get attracted towards you and come towards you. So this was the message which I got. Now let me see from the oracle what suggestion I can give you, what feedback or what guidance I can give you. Pile number 3, how will their future spouse approach them? And do check out tomorrow's video, which will be who will you marry. You don't have to select the same pile. You can select any pile you want. You can select the same pile or any other pile or multiple piles. Wow, sexual freedom. So yes, this person is going to be very attracted towards you sexually. They are going to want to explore you. They are going to want to connect with you. They want to ask you out instantly. They want to have this relationship with you. They are instantly, in their mind, they are already having a beautiful deep relationship with you. This might feel like someone who has a lot of passion for you. They might approach you in a way that you will understand that this person is really attracted towards you. They do think that you are someone who they want to know better, who they want to know in a deeper way. They do feel that maybe you are twin flames or maybe your soulmates, because we can see these doves and these butterflies. They do feel that this is a soul flame, two hearts, when they will join, will become one. They do feel that. They do understand that you have risen above some challenges, you overcome some challenges, and now you are very strong and powerful, and they appreciate that about you. Let's see what else we can find. What more guidance for my pile number 3. Guidance for my pile number 3. How will the future spouse pursue you? How will your future spouse pursue you? How will your future spouse pursue you? Let go of need to be right. So maybe right now you are feeling that no, I'm not that much in control of my life. No, I don't have anything which can impress someone. So you have to let go first your rigidness and start working towards whatever you need to achieve. There is a big manifestation happening. The buffalo over here is all about manifestation. The peacekeeper, she is the lady with the white buffalo calf over here, which is a legend and a Native American legend. She is talking about being the peacekeeper. So don't fight, don't argue, don't be in a negative state. Try to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Try to manifest. You have chosen the manifestation card for a reason. So dream big, have big manifestations in your mind. Try for something big, try for something which will really change your life. But you have to work for it. It is not going to come as a gift to you. No, you have to put in the efforts. Let go of the need to be right. So whatever you're holding on to, that whatever your negative attitude is or your negative behavior pattern is, it has to go. Your stop, that is the pattern, your negative pattern. Maybe staying awake at night, maybe not focusing on what you want to achieve, because law of attraction is all about focus. When you focus on something, then only you can achieve that, then only you can manifest that. When there is lack of clarity, lack of focus, then law of attraction will not work. So that is what you need to do. You need to focus on what exactly you need to achieve and work towards it. The B over here is all about hard work. The B over here talks about hard work. It also talks about sweet and magical results like the honey. And it also talks about divine pattern. So there is a divine pattern which is in front of you, which you are not taking part in. This is about creativity, and this is also about teamwork. And this also card talks about teamwork. So maybe there is a team which you can work with. Maybe there is a team which can help you improve your situation, but you are not taking their help. Maybe you're not discussing with people, you're not discussing with whoever can help you in this situation to improve your life. Bask in joy and light. So you are someone who is basking in joy and light as well. You will do that. Maybe you're meeting this person in summer. The summer over here is the cups energy. So this person might have Taurus, or we have the Knight of Cups also. Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in their sun, moon or rising. So maybe this person and you are coming together in summer. This is about hard work. This is about trusting the divine pattern. This is about following a divine pattern, and this is also about teamwork and dedication. The bees are very dedicated to their work. So dedicating yourself to your work, whatever your work is, whatever you're doing, whatever your work is, dedicate yourself to that. Dedication does give you rewards. Dedication is something which definitely works. Hard work is always appreciated by the universe, by the angels, by your spirit guides. No spirit guides or no angels want to invest their time in someone who is not working, or who has negative patterns, or who has negative behavior patterns, or negative habits or bad habits, who is not focused. They want someone who's focused. They want someone who knows what they want to achieve. They want to help someone who is already working towards it. It's very difficult, to make something move which is not moving. Immovable object. It is very difficult to make it move. But if something is already in motion, you can just give it one more push and it will have more speed. The same way, if you are not moving, you are not focused, you are not going anywhere, then the spirit guide is not sure how they can help you. But when you are determined, that is why vision boards work. When people have a vision board in front of them, they know what they want to achieve, the exact thing what they want to achieve. They keep focusing on it, and the universe does help them to get that. But the universe will not magically drop. Maybe you have a car on your law of attraction board, on your vision board. The universe is not going to drop that car in your living room or in your house or in in front of your house. No, it will have to give you ideas, make you work, the way you can bring that car into your reality. The same way with love also, phases and cycle. So maybe this is something which will help you also to release that negative pattern by burning whatever you want to release under the full moon. There is beginning with every ending, so whatever ended was for good. Even if you feel that that ending was unfair, that ending was not something which you wanted, whatever ended was for good. There is going to be a new and better beginning. Illusions are revealed and released. So if you are into some illusion that you're not sure about, if somebody is cheating on you, lying to you, something is not revealed, something is hidden, some secrets are there, it will come to light. Your ancestors are helping you. And the commander Ashtar, call to action. Yes, take action. The bee also tells the same thing, take action. The commander Ashtar is also telling you to take action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So just don't walk out, just don't talk about it, that I want this kind of life, I want to do this, I want to do that. No, start taking action, start doing something about it. It will help you be the best version of yourself. It will help you bring a lot of joy and light in your life. It will make you prepared for this beautiful person to come in, this sweet romantic charmer to come in your life, where you will have a beautiful relationship, a very satisfying, a very fun, a very happy relationship. So everything changes, everything goes through changes. Like the moon, it goes from new moon to full moon, then again back to new moon. Everything goes through changes. That is your message. You need to take action. You need to start walking towards a successful life, and you will meet this person for sure. This person will be very much impressed by whatever you're trying to achieve. By your achievements, they will be very much impressed, and they will approach you because of that. Where in some kind of gathering, you're going to meet this person, and they're going to start they will notice you, and they will like to know more about you. They will be very impressed by everything you have achieved, or everything you are achieving, or whatever your talent is. They will be very much impressed in that, and they will like to know you better. So that was what I heard and what I saw in your cards. Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow we are going to see who will you marry. Thank you again. I hope you enjoyed this series as well. It's a 7 video series. It's a long series. And yes, we are being ambitious about this. Let's see how it works out. Thank you again. I'll see you in my next one.